So now we move on to the second portion of compound development, and that is the physical side. We've looked at the technical, the how to control your body, or how best to move your body, and now we've moved on to the physical portion. Now, my first advice here is to seek expert advice. That expert should understand the archer's capabilities and also understand the needs of our sport. Now, for our archers, even in the recurve side, but especially in the compound, we typically have a wide variety of archers in terms of their physical fitness and strength. That can be problematic. We also need to understand, or they also need to understand, the needs of our sport. So that can be that we have to be balanced, that we have to use our core quite heavily, and that we also are using our shoulders and arms in a certain way. So for me, the physical focus around compound is generally less than the recurve bow. This is an area that needs improving and is on the rise. So with more teams being serious in the compound world, it's something that you will see more and more teams getting behind. Now, there are huge benefits from a psychological side as well as a physical endurance side around growing your physical fitness. You'll see that as well in some of these teams and the results. It's a good team to build teamwork, and it is important to consider your year's schedule. So the timing, whether it's in season, so during the World Cups perhaps, or whether it's out of season during selection or after selection, it makes a difference. For myself, if I'm doing this with a high level team, it's a little bit different. They usually have access to a strength and conditioning professional. If I'm doing this with athletes outside of that environment, I will look after the responsibility there. And for me, variety is the key. Typically, you'll find that around balance, so that's yoga and Pilates, aerobic, which is more hiking, running, cycling, and swimming. And then there's the anaerobic muscular side of it, weightlifting routines, body weight circuits. All of them can be effective, and in fact, I like to have a variety amongst the group, considering where they are in that season and how they are as a person in terms of some of their strengths or weaknesses. A simple fitness, strength and conditioning routine can have very effective results on a compound archer. And here you can see on that slide number 32, the three images that we have. Our national women's Chinese Taipei women's team doing a weekly run. We did 2 of those a week. The gym sessions in the middle, which is something they did 3 times a week. And the lowest images out of the US when I was there, the young athletes doing some relaxation and yoga sessions can be very, very helpful. Moving on to slide 33, you'll see again some of the simpler ways to get fitness, strength, and that is, you can see that the women are at the top of a mountain. We used to do hiking once every 2nd week, and I would actually add a little layer to that, which is they'd have to carry 30 liters of water up to the top as a team. So it's building some camaraderie, some team skills, who's going to hold on to it for how long, but also gets them outside and physically fitter as well. The 2 images on the left are from simple areas. One's in Fiji and one's in Morocco. And these are exercises you can do around balance, shoulder strength, that can be very, very beneficial to you. Finally, on slide 34, we talk about physical fitness. And for me, it's very important that you try and educate yourself and your athletes around fitness. Adding simple fitness routines into your training plans can be quite simple. Maintaining fitness, close to the major events or during the major events is important. Making sure you're trying to build and improve prior or post those major events. It can help you in reducing your travel fatigue. So having that type of routine can really aid your athletes in setting themselves in a routine, especially as they're traveling overseas more and more.